Good morning, Jessica and Devin. First of all, I want to thank you for joining this call. The Ross Hughes team is doing everything we can to change our things that we're trying to do with this COVID. And obviously, we're clearly all working from home and trying to respect the things that we need to do. But obviously, we still have a house for sale. And while people are sitting at home, we thought, what a great way to talk to the actual sellers of some of our listings and get a little insight into their homes. Your house is actually kind of a special thing for me because for those of you who don't know, Jessica's my sister. We were driving to the cottage one day up airport and I said, let's pull into that listing over there. And Jessica said, I think I know someone that might be interested in this house. And it was probably a week later, I met Devin, we got him in there, and you bought it. And you went and married my sister, so that's pretty cool. Devin and Jessica's house is located 588291 County Road 17. Those of you that might not be familiar with the area, it's just off of Airport Road in Mulmer Township. So thanks again for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
It's good. I know that you guys like to enjoy the food scene, music scene. Can you tell me a little bit more about the area and what it is that you do when you're actually leaving your house?
Yeah, well, we're located kind of in the middle of a whole bunch of areas. We have access to Alliston and Shelburne. They're only 15, 20 minutes away. And Terra Nova's down the road where there's a great pub. The Globe is 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
And the Rosemont General Store is pretty close. Collingwood's about half an hour away, so that's good too. And Wasaga Beach is the same distance, about half an hour away. So
we have lots of options when we want to get out, when we're allowed to get out of the house. We definitely go out for brunch at the general store there, and dinners and pints at Terra Nova is really nice. So there's endless places to go around here. It's nice.
It kind of sounds like you can head in any direction and hit a town, basically.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's really actually 45 minutes to the airport too?
Yeah.
Do you think if I was a person that worked in the city, that commute it seems like it's pretty scenic and not a stressful commute, just straight up Airport Road and then you have access east or west or further south?
Many of our neighbors commute closer to the city or into Barrie or into Toronto and Brampton, Mississauga, and they leave. They leave in the morning. They work downtown, so it's doable. Yeah.
I really like the location of your place.
Me too.
So going into your house, I think your house is basically 3 awesome rooms. The great room, the kitchen, and the master retreat, as I like to call it. So going into the kitchen, butcher block countertops. I've never had a house with butcher block. What's the maintenance like on them, and do you enjoy them?
I love them. They're very easy to maintain. I think every 3 to 6 months we treat it with a wood oil that we just pour on, smooth on, wipe off a paper towel, and it just restores them a little bit. Which is really nice, and they're easy to use and very durable.
That's great. You have this custom built banquet seating in your kitchen. Tell me about how that all came about.
That was something I wanted for many years. So it was just last spring we decided to get it done. So me and a contractor worked on the design and put it together, and then made a custom butcher block style table. So yeah, something I wanted, and I made the cushions and everything as well.
It's great. I love it.
Yeah, it's great to have breakfast at, and it feels really cozy, and you can get the whole family in there.
Yeah, it's actually quite big. You can fit a lot of people around that. It's a nice space for games and a good dinner. So yeah, no, I really like that whoever you got to do that did a great job.
Thank you.
And then the great room. So the beams in the great room, I love the way that the contractor exposed this. Now, for people that don't know, this house was completely restored about 10 years ago. All the insulation, all the wiring, all the plumbing, everything was touched in this house. And the trim and the baseboards and the casing, I think, add a lot of really cool features to this great room. It's a great room. It's quite large. You've done a great job placing furniture and making use of such a large space. I know you spend a lot of time in there. What things do you like about that room?
I like that I can fit my piano in it, so that's good. And we have a great pellet stove that warms the whole room up a little extra. It makes it really, really cozy as well when we're watching films and listening to records and playing music. The beams are beautiful. We hang plants off them, and it's allowed us to decorate the room really well.
You've done a great job. The photos and the house show great. So I can't wait until more people, we can actually get more people into it physically. But again, thanks so much for doing this, because it really allows buyers to get to know you and the home. And the master basically takes up the whole second floor.
Yeah, so this original house would have had 3 bedrooms and a bathroom maybe upstairs. And when they renovated it, they just made 1 large master and 1 very large bathroom. So upstairs is a kind of a sanctuary for us. It's very private, but we have the big soaker tub, plus a glassed-in shower.
I love it. I think it's great. It almost feels like a different house when you're up there. And then you have another bedroom on the main floor.
Originally, that was an office when I first moved in, and then it turned into kind of a guest bedroom. And I moved my office into the basement. And now it's a nursery for our little guy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's why we need the bigger home now. And the basement. So it's fieldstone foundation, because it is an old century home, but it still has good clearance down there. It's dry. You guys store a lot of stuff. And Devin's office.
Yeah, I have like a studio office down there. So it's good to keep electronics down there. And it's really dry. The furnace is down there.
We have a deep freezer, lots of storage, like pantry storage, and then all of our camping and other gear is down there.
Right.
So it's very good for storage.
So tell me about this barn outside, because I don't know if this is right, but I was told at some point that this was a blacksmith's property, and that barn was actually one of the blacksmith's barn.
The house was the Campbell house. That's what it's known as in the neighborhood.
Okay.
And the Campbells were blacksmiths, so the barn itself was a blacksmith's barn. And so people would bring their horses and carts right into it. And, it's kind of interesting, because around the property, when I've been digging the gardens, I've been finding horseshoes and nails and, blacksmith material at different parts of the property. But the barn itself is great. It's been fixed up here and there. And so it's been re-supported. And we've been working on it slowly, but we do a lot of our outdoor storage there as well. It has a second floor too, so I store a lot of wood up there. It's great.
So when you said that it's been re-supported, that's something that you guys did?
Yeah. Last spring we had the sidewall re-supported and straightened out.
Do you think in the future there'd be potential for somebody to insulate or possibly make an extra living space out of that area?
That was the original plan, for us to do that.
It's a large barn, so there's endless opportunities of what you can do out there. There's already electrical service going out there that's not hooked up to the panel here. But the contractor we had in said it's structurally supported, and it's ready for whatever we'd like to do with it.
Great. I think that what's really cool about that barn is it's already there. So if somebody had a property next to you and wanted to make that barn, they probably couldn't, new planning departments and things like that. So overall, I think I love your property, and really excited when things turn around to get more eyes into it. But again, thank you so much for taking the time and allowing us to kind of do this. This is a new thing for us, and I think you're doing great.
Thank you. No, it's good. We welcome people to come see it. We'll be here waiting.
Yeah, there are ways that we can work with buyers if they have interest. We are doing virtual open houses. We are doing virtual showings. And of course, if anybody wants to take the next step, there are ways to safely do so. I will let you get back to your day. And thanks again for doing this video call with us.
Thanks, Carrie.
Thank you, Carrie.
Bye, guys.
Bye.